Morning, everyone, or afternoon, wherever you may be in whatever country. I wanted to bring out a little video, and it's basically a few people have asked me to do this now. So, a few years ago, I used to do a bit of bodybuilding. Like, I used to go to the gym and I used to do a bit of working out. And a lot of people was asking a bit of advice how they might be able to gain a little bit of weight or might be able to gain muscle or mass or even size. Now, there's plenty of different ways that you can do this, okay? But my personal experiences, yeah, it took me a little while to obviously get the right information from someone. And it's something that I need to bring to a little bit of attention to everyone as well. If you're thinking about doing this and you're thinking about obviously like making this a bit of an improvement in your own body and making yourself a bit more confident in how you look or how you even feel as well, okay? So I'm going to be very honest with you. Yeah. If you want to get into bodybuilding, you want to get yourself a little bit bigger and stronger. Yeah. And you want to get yourself like a little bit more sort of like mass built in a way, then there's a better way to do it than obviously like sort of trying to think that it's going to happen straight away. It's not going to happen straight away. It takes a little bit of time. Okay. It's something that's not going to happen overnight. Yeah. And you need to follow a correct routine if you want to do this correctly because it's not going to work otherwise. All right. So when I first started initially, like a few years ago, basically like I was being told a few little tips by my friend Derek K, and it actually helped. And obviously, like other people that give me a little bit of advice as well, it didn't help. So this is the thing, yeah. If say for instance that you listen to so many different people, yeah, it's not really going to work for you. Some things work, some things don't. Okay, and obviously the routines. I mean, to be honest, I knew a little bit about weightlifting, but I didn't know too much. Even the techniques, it's there's so much that goes into it. Seriously, and it's all about your food as well, what you eat. All right. So I'll give you an example. At my college at the minute, yeah, there's this very tall, very thin guy in my class, yeah, and he basically says that why am I not putting on weight? I don't get it. Like I don't understand. Like I eat loads. And when I asked him, yeah, what is it that you're eating? Yeah, he said, oh, I have a chicken burger and I have chips. But that's not enough because of his metabolism. His actual metabolism is very very fast burning, sort of like how I was. Okay, so obviously the more that you do, the more that you're going to burn off even quicker. So in fact, you're going to be burning off the weight more than you're actually putting it on. So I'm going to be honest with you, yeah, you need to up your calories, yeah, and obviously you need to train. You can't just put on weight and muscle with just by eating. It don't work like that. The first thing that's very important that you need to do, yeah, is you need to stick to a good diet, yeah. And I'll give you an example. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm going to eat chicken burger and chips and a kebab and chicken nuggets and things like that." No, you need to have a whole chicken, yeah. You even have to eat things that you don't even like. Yeah, and I'm being honest, I was very fussy before. I used to have things like beans on toast, yeah, and like biscuits and crisps and sandwiches, like cheese sandwiches, but that's not going to gain weight, yeah. So I had to up my game now. So I was thinking, I really want to get bigger, yeah. And I used to watch a lot of films years ago with like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, like even Dolph Lundgren and Jean-Claude Van Damme. When you see their body sizes, yeah, obviously like they are doing something. I mean, you can tell that they are really big and really strong and really muscly. Now, obviously, like I was mentioning before, you can't just do this by just eating. Okay, you need to train as well. All right. When I mean you need to train, you need to have a decent set routine. Okay, so literally you need to eat every single day. You can't even skip a day when it comes to training. Yeah, you have at least 1 or 2 days off of training. So one day could be like for your legs. Yeah, the next day could be for your chest. The next day could be for your back. The next day could be for your arms. The next day could be so and so. Do you see what I mean? So I would never ever work, say, more than two muscle groups in one session. It's not worth it because you're not really going to be gaining anything. Okay, and it's very important that you have something like 8 hours sleep per day. All right, because when you're sleeping, it's not just giving your body time to recover from your heavy gym session, which you've just done, okay, but it's actually allowing your muscles to grow. All right, because it's not like, for instance, when you go to the gym and you get a pump working, and obviously, like you see your arm is getting bigger. Yeah, because when you're actually weightlifting, your arm will increase about an inch. Yeah, it will increase about an inch when you go back home and then obviously you start relaxing. You'll notice that obviously your arm is going to start like going down a little bit because obviously you're trying to relax. But when you sleep, you're allowing your body to actually grow. And I'll give you a very good example. Yeah, don't even think about just working on one sort of muscle group and think, I'm just going to work on my biceps or my triceps. No, because bodybuilding is all about your whole body, okay? Another thing what you need to do is strengthen your core, okay? A lot of people, they don't think about this, but you need to strengthen your core. Your core is very important, all right? So if you want to get yourself, your upper body bigger, you need to work on your lower body as well, like your legs. I mean, me personally, I hated it. I really hated it. And you know what? My friend Derek Hay, he pushed me to my limits. Like when it comes to it, he said you need to do legs. It's very important. You can't walk around here with a big upper body and a very small, like skinny legs. You're gonna look silly. And you know what? He's right. I absolutely agree with him. You're absolutely right, Derek. Absolutely right, 100%. I would not doubt you on that at all. You're right. And you know what? It's like a lot of people was giving me a lot of false information as well. They were saying, "Oh, you need to lift heavy. You need to." No, 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 no. Don't ever lift heavy and hurt yourself. That's the worst thing you can do. The best thing to do, yeah, is if you're working on, say, I'll give you an example, like arms, yeah. Work on a weight that you feel comfortable with, yeah? And after a week, whatever, then go up a couple of kilograms. Don't go up loads and think, oh, I'm going to go kill it today. No, that's the worst thing because you end up going to be taking more time out of the gym and then your body's going to be shrinking, okay, because you've injured yourself. That's the worst thing you can do is just overdo it. Don't ever overdo it and think, oh, I'm going to be too confident, I'm going to smash it. No, it's not worth it. When it comes to eating, yeah, I would have said that if you want to get bigger quick, you need loads of carbs, but you also need to balance it out with loads of proteins. Proteins are very, very important as well. Okay, amino acids as well, right? For your stomach, for everything. I mean, if you're basically you want to put on quite a bit of weight, then you can. Okay, but for someone like myself, yeah, I would have said, like, for instance, at the time, because my metabolism was very quick, very, very, very quick, you need to have slow burning carbs, like, for instance, Weetabix. Okay, Weetabix, yeah, it's wheat. It's got loads of carbs in it, but it's not going to exactly burn very quickly. So instead of having, like, say, 2 Weetabix in your bowl, I was having 8. Yeah, and Ian Botham, like the actual cricket captain, the England cricket captain, yeah, he even said, yeah, no one can have more than 3 Weetabix. No one can. Do you know what? I said I'm having 8. So what are you talking about? So the thing is, when you up your food as well, yeah, you're basically feeding your body to get bigger as well. So when you think about it, yeah, a lot of other people would take like protein powders and protein shakes and whatever. Do you know what the best one to, like, that I've noticed is that puts on size very big is this. Yeah, see this? This is the proper stuff. Yeah, you can also get like Supermass as well. Yeah, but literally this stuff here is like, even says it on the box, look, it's 49 grams of protein per serving. Yeah, 49 grams of protein per serving. If, say, for instance, you even wanted to have like a sandwich, yeah, if you get yourself a chicken sandwich from the shop, have a look at the protein values that's actually in this food, and it will tell you if it's got a high amount of protein, that's what you need to be eating. Yeah, I mean, an example, yeah, there's someone else that even says, I think it was Carly Muscle, that he has one meal, and it's like 6,000 calories per meal. That's a little bit over the top. You don't need to go that much, yeah. The average man, at the end of the day, yeah, I think his like intake should be something like, say, 3,000, 4,000 calories like a day, yeah. But that's when you're bodybuilding. It should, like, I mean, a woman is just slightly lower, but the man's one is obviously a lot higher, right? But when it comes to your body, you need to feed your body to, in fact, to like for it to actually grow bigger. All right. When you're training, yeah, make sure that you're doing a 2.5 hour training session. Yeah. Basically, get yourself a decent routine. Say, for instance, you're going to work on your biceps and your triceps. Okay, that's 2 really good exercises to do. So you can do, say, for instance, like hammer curls, like where you can get your dumbbells out. You can do hammer curls, yeah. And like with hammer curls, they're really, really great because, like, for instance, when you're doing the hammer curls, yeah, you're not just, for instance, like working on your actual bicep on the inside, yeah, but you're making your arm slightly bigger because it works on the actual side of your bicep. So it's not just about like the top of your bicep or the actual like thing of your bicep. You need to work on the side so you'll actually blow up, yeah. And to be honest, like, it will get bigger quicker. And when you think about it, yeah, gaining mass as well, yeah. If you want to gain actual size and mass, you need to work on your legs because, like I said, there's no point. And the thing is, if you look in the mirror as well, yeah, is like, for instance, when you look in the mirror and you think to yourself, yeah, I sort of like what I'm seeing now. I'm sort of seeing a difference. You will not get any bigger unless you start working on your legs. All right. But I'll notice that someone else is commenting on here, right? What would I say about technique? Yeah. A lot of people will lead you down the garden path. Yeah. When it comes to technique. Yeah. To be honest, I would never ever, for instance, like if I was to say do like loads of push-ups, yeah, or sit or whatever, yeah. Don't ever, like for instance, if I'm working on chest now, I'll give you a very good example. If I'm working on my chest and then I'm starting to like push up with the bar, don't ever snap your joints. Don't ever do that because you'll end up messing up your joints. Yeah. Don't ever do that. Seriously, yeah. The best thing to do is say, for instance, even when you're like curling, whatever, don't always snap up. And always, for instance, don't ever swing. Okay. So when you're working on your biceps and you got the dumbbell and you're lifting up like this, yeah, don't ever swing to like pull up the bar like the actual dumbbell. Don't, because you're gonna end up pulling your back out of proportion. Yeah, it's like literally nice, slow, and steady motions. Yeah, count it in your head every time you're doing it and do a set of 10, 8 to 10 reps. That's it. Don't go over. Yeah, don't go over at all. If you're lifting too much of a lightweight and you think, oh, I can do more of this, yeah, this is another thing what people don't understand, right? If you want to get bigger and bulkier, okay, and obviously like a little bit more musclier, yeah, the best thing to do is lift a bit heavier, yeah. Then obviously when you start lifting a bit heavier, you do like a lower rep set, yeah, like 8, maybe even 6, yeah. But then do your next set of another 6 to 8, yeah. Don't ever go over and think, oh yeah, I'm gonna do 12 this time. No, it's not worth it. When you start doing higher reps, yeah, that means that you're cutting. So basically, if instead of having a bigger physique, like a bigger, bulkier physique, you're going to be cutting all of that down. So basically, you're going to be more shaped, okay? So you're going to actually see like a definition in a way. So you're going to be more defined. But if you're lifting a bigger, heavier weight, that means that you're just going to blow up like an animal, like a monster. If that's what you want size, yeah, that's it, then go for that. Yeah, but if you want like a definition sort of size, which I think looks great. I mean, look at Bruce Lee, very good example, yeah. He didn't have much weight, but you see how strong he was, yeah. And it's about his technique and his physique. Like that's what I mean. Bruce Lee could literally put anyone down. Like that's how strong this guy was. He was a serious guy, yeah. And when you think about it, he wasn't that big. He wasn't, but he was strong. Yeah, and it's not about being like, oh, because this guy looks thin, he's not strong. That's rubbish. Yeah, that's rubbish. Technique is a very serious thing. When it comes to lifting, yeah, when it comes to whatever, it's all about the technique. Yeah, whether you're lifting or whether you're squatting, whether you're doing whatever, you need to make sure that you get these techniques right. Okay. Like I said before, other people in the gym, when I first started going to the gym, I was going to the gym for like 6 months before, yeah. And I was taking like the protein shakes and I was lifting, and do you know what? My technique was wrong. I was listening to the wrong people's advice. And when I was doing it, yeah, the funny thing is that literally like everyone was giving me the wrong advice. And when I was looking in the mirror, I was saying to my friend Derek, look, nothing's happening. Like I don't see a result. Like what am I doing wrong? And he said, I don't know, Davey boy. Like maybe like we need to do like a few different routines. We're going to change it up a bit. I thought, all right, fair enough. And do you know what? I wasn't listening to like the right people. So like when I said to Derek, no, we need to change it up again. We need to start doing things a bit differently. Yeah. Then we had a better set routine. And then what happened is like we started lifting better and we started changing things up. The second that we changed things up here, literally the next 6 months, I put on so much size and so much muscle and I started gaining strength. And I thought, you know what? I know now what actually really works. That's the thing. And it's all about the key, okay? The second that you get your key right, oh, there's no going back. But one more other thing that I'm going to mention now, yeah, and this is very important. Don't get yourself a partner for the gym. Don't. That's the worst thing you can do. Because I'll tell you what, when you start relying on that person and then they start letting you down, no, I wouldn't agree with that. Yeah. For instance, when you're getting all hype and you're getting all happy, I mean, me, I used to hate going to the gym. I hated it. I couldn't stand it. And then what I was doing, yeah, is like I sort of grew out of that hate. But when I started seeing the changes in my body, I started getting all happy, and I thought, wow, look at this. I'm so happy. I'm so excited, and it grew my confidence a lot more. Okay. So like for instance, when it comes to it, like I was saying, oh, do you know what? Let's go to the gym. Let's go to the gym. And then I started like being that person that was more like happier to go. And I was extremely excited. And I thought, do you know what? I can't wait to get down. Come on, let's go. And I started getting let down now. And then I was saying, no, we need to go. No, I can't be bothered. Oh, no, we're going to leave it. No, we can't leave it. We need to go. And I kept getting told, and I said, you know what? At the end of the day, I'm going to go no matter what. And then I started going, yeah, about 14 times a week. I started going twice a day. I was so addicted to it. Like, seriously, I was massively addicted to it. Yeah. But then what happened is obviously like I said, don't get yourself a training partner and think, oh, you need to come to the gym with me because you know what? That person will let you down. It's not worth it, yeah? The person that will actually be more dedicated at the end of the day is yourself, yeah? I'm being honest with you and I'm warning you now, yeah? Another thing that I was going to say, yeah, literally before I go, is that don't think as well that you can start going to the gym and obviously like you can start building up your physique, you're going to look good, and then just stop. Yeah, because I'll tell you what, the second that you stop, yeah, or you have a break, it's going to be so hard for you to get back into that routine. It is going to be nigh impossible for you to get actually back into what it was that you was lifting before, and your strength and your power is going to start falling and falling and falling and declining. Okay, but I would have said definitely, yeah, build up your confidence, yeah, build up your stamina, build up your strength, and definitely build up your core. Your core is very important, yeah. But don't think as though like, oh, like for instance, if like I'm tall and I'm thin and like I don't want to lose too much weight, because this is another thing that used to mess me up. One of the gym trainers, yeah, he was like a massive lump, big guy, and he said to me, do you know what? I want to see you get big. I don't want to see you do any cardio. And I thought, what do you mean? I always do cardio. I need to do a bit of cardio. He went, nah, because if you're burning off your weight, you're not gaining it. So I thought, yeah, but I don't understand. And you know, this is a very true thing. He was telling me the wrong information, because my friend Derek K and even my partner and even my partner's like boy was telling me as well. You know what? He was telling you rubbish, yeah. And the thing is, why I say that is because you need to like do your cardio, like for instance, walking, running, cycling, like jogging, like anything like that, rowing machine, like anything that you can think of just to help you out. And the reason being because obviously you're working on your heart to improve your heart, so you're helping blood to flow around your system a bit better. All right, so that's going to be helpful. All right, so these are just a few little bits of advice that I thought I could bring out and obviously help a few people that obviously if they're interested in listening to it. All right, but I want everybody to have a great day, yeah, and I hope everyone has an amazing new year. All right, so I wish you all the very best and thank you for watching. I want everybody to obviously like subscribe to the channel wherever it is around the screen. All right, and obviously make sure that you like this video and share it to as many people as you can, because obviously I want to help them out as well. All right, and any bits of advice that you want to like put down in the comment section below, because I'll be interested. Like obviously whatever it is that you wanted to ask. All right, but I want everyone to have an amazing day, and it's been wonderful to talk to you all, like as it is always. All right, take care.